Sorry about that, y'all. I got briefly interrupted with a phone call, but we're back. We got briefly interrupted with a phone call. I had to take that call. But yeah, man, I got about an hour and a half before hour and 45 minutes before I can eat. Uh, yeah, the new song drops in at midnight on the East Coast, 9 o'clock on the West Coast. If you're anywhere in between, I don't know. You guys can hear me, right? Yo,
What up, bro?
what's
I
going on,
didn't
my
think it'd
dude?
work. I sent you a request. I didn't think that shit was gonna work.
You here, man? What's good, my brother?
Bro, I'm like starstruck right now, bro. I've been your fan since grind time when you whooped Daylight, Johnny Storm,
That's love,
fucking
man.
passwords.
I
How you
appreciate it,
been,
my
man?
brother.
Satori, bro, how you been?
Man, just laying low, man. We all on lockdown, my brother.
Yeah, you still in the Bay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we just moved out here. I'm in Sacramento right now, man. We moved out here like 4 years ago.
Oh,
Due
it
to
must
the rent prices out there is fucking ridiculous.
the Bay Area is expensive, my man. How's things in
Like, you
Sacramento? I
good?
know it's scorching hot.
Yeah, already. It's like 90, 91 already. And it don't
That's what's.
stop to like 110. It gets pretty hot up here.
It's all love, my man. It's all love. Did you have something you wanted to talk about? Anything questions you wanted to
Man, I just
ask?
want to say my respect, bro. My huge fan, man. I just want to say what's up, man. Love what you're doing. I'm Persian myself, so I automatically related to you when I
Thank you.
first heard about you.
That's what's up.
What you about to break fast with?
I don't know, man. That's the trick every night. I like wait till the last minute and I'll be like, what am I gonna eat? So
Yeah,
I'll start thinking about that in probably about like 40 minutes. Start thinking about
I got chicken wings for the night.
What'd you say?
I got chicken wings to break fast with tonight.
Oh man, that sounds fire. Last night, yesterday I went to Vegan Mob over here in Oakland. So but today I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna cook or I might go run out and get something.
Yeah, that's the easiest way.
Yeah, man. It's all love, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
you checking in, though.
absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Love what you're doing, bro, man. Favorite rapper in the Bay, period. You know what I'm saying? After Pac and everybody, you're right up
Thank you.
there with them. Your lyricism is slept on, unfortunately, but you
Thank
got
you,
your
my
fans.
man.
You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
got I got a new song dropping tonight, so hit the link in my,
Quarantine, right?
yeah, hit the link in my bio, man. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be dope.
Okay, we all look out for him, man.
All right, my brother.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
peace. Yo, yo.
How's it?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Somehow I can't see.
You can't. All right, well,
I
that's
can
your.
see you. Yeah, I mean I can see you.
Gotta get your connection right, man. Gotta get the connection right, man. Gotta get that connection right, player.
Oh, you fucking
Yo.
serious. What's up, man? How
Yo.
you doing?
What's going on, bro?
It's all good, man. Thank you.
Where you calling from, man?
Uh Straight from Tehran.
You in
Yeah.
Tehran?
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up, man. My family is out there, man. My grandmother, my aunt, my uncles, they're all out there.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
That's like you're like the super rock star among the hip hop rappers over here.
Oh
No
man,
doubt.
that's dope, man. That's love.
Yeah.
You guys, how you doing? Are you how's the weather out there? Is it super hot? Not yet.
It hasn't started to get hot yet, but it's been raining past few days, and it's all good over here.
Did you grow up in Iran? You sound like you got like a British accent or something, man.
Yeah, yeah, I was actually born in the UK, Lancaster, but
Oh,
I
okay.
came to Iran when I was like 6, 7 years old.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, you still got that British accent.
Yeah, because when we get here, we didn't have any family or anything shit like that. So we were like, always talking English at home. So that's why we all teach English over here, like,
Yeah,
family business. It's not like that, but
I got you. That's dope, man. So what's up, man? Do you have
eh.
any questions, anything you wanted to talk about?
No, just like the other dude, like, paying my condolences. I'm like, fucking proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot, you know.
I love, man.
Our love, man. Well, be safe out there, man. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for thanks for bringing me up. I mean, thanks.
it's all love, man.
Have a blessed day and have a good iftar.
Inshallah. Qadafis.
So, bye. Bye.
Yo,
Yo, what up?
yo, what up?
What up?
What's going
How you
on?
doing?
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Where you
I seen
calling
that
from?
you went live. I'm from California.
What part of California?
The Inland Empire, Southern
Oh,
California.
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I had a couple questions. Just two questions if you don't mind.
Sure.
The first one is, why did you stop? I know it's been a while, but why did you quit battle rap?
Hmm.
And then in that same question, do you ever feel the urge to go back?
Okay, well, the reason why I stopped it was just to for the really concise answer is just because I just wasn't motivated to do it anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like I did battle rap because I was excited about it. Um, I it was something I wanted to be a part of. I was like, when I saw people like battle on the internet, because I had been battle rapping my whole life. Like, I mean, not my whole life, but ever since I started rapping, I kind of fell into battle rapping, even before the stuff that you saw. So once I start seeing people like on the internet and like YouTube battle rapping, I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to try that. So once I got the opportunity to do it, I started doing it, and it was a great platform for me to establish myself and my name, like so people would know, oh, that's Locksmith. So and I was having fun, and then after I did like 4 or 5 battles, I just was like, okay, I'm ready to just get back to actually making records again. And then once I started devoting my time and energy to that, I just kind of lost the interest in battle rap. Like I don't really watch battle raps. I watch some here and there, but I don't know. I just didn't fulfill that creative itch that I once had. So so yeah, for lack of better words, I just wasn't excited about it anymore.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, because I never really knew. I seen a lot of your battles back then, and it almost felt like you were one of the few people that kind of bowed out when you had a lot of potential in that. You know, not many people can make music,
Hmm.
good music, and kind of do battle rap at the same time. I don't know what makes it so inseparable, but it is just like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
My second question was, when it comes to writing, especially with like your flow patterns and your rhyme schemes,
Hmm.
how do you jot that down onto a beat? Because I freestyled for a long time, but I haven't. I've just started writing within the last year.
Hmm.
To me, like freestyling is easier than writing because when I'm writing, it's almost like I think too much. I don't know where to place syllables on a beat because I'll hear, a bar or 4 beats, and sometimes it feels like almost too much counting. At first, I was like, how do I put every single syllable exactly where I want it? And then it was more of like a thinking, and then I start kind of just going with what sounds good to me. So how was your writing process like simplified? Do you just hear a beat and write what you sound, write down what sounds good, or do you just is it all math for you, like syllables like on certain beats of the bar?
Well, just to kind of like to put it in perspective. First of all, everybody's different. Like everybody's process, everybody views things differently, everybody hears things differently, everybody approaches things in a slightly different way. So nobody's the same. The way you process a beat, the way you process songs may be slightly different than the way I process. So everybody's a little different. For me personally, as my career has gone on, it's evolved and it's changed over time. So like back in the day when I first was starting out, I used to write on paper. That was how I did it. Like I haven't written anything on paper in many years. Since I started rapping professionally, I've never written anything on paper because when I first started off, I personally never liked the process of trying to write something down on the paper. It just never felt right to me. So what I started doing is I started writing the verses in my head. So essentially I'd start off freestyling. So if I hear a beat, somebody puts a beat on, I just start freestyling it in my head. And if I come up with 2 bars, then I keep that 2 bars in my head. And then I connect the next 2 bars. And then I do that all in my head. And then I record it. And then it turns into a whole song. And you know what I mean? And I personally, for me, I feel like I feel more free when I do that. I feel like, you know, but this is, like I said, this is something that I've gotten better at and that I've perfected or I've tried to perfect over time, you know. So that's what works best for me. Other people are different. Some people, they need to put it down on pad first and memorize it like that. And then they go to the studio and then they rap it from the head. Some people need to hold something and look at it. Me personally, I feel like holding a piece of paper or holding a phone or anything like that, I always felt very restricted. And I felt like my flow or my pattern, anything felt too robotic. Now, when you're going into the actual rhyming and syllables, I never premeditate like this syllable has to line up with this next syllable. And like, I can't, like, to me, for me personally, now other people are different. For me, I don't like that. I don't like how that sounds. I don't like how that feels. I can tell when other rappers do that, and it's just not my personal thing. I like things to be a little bit more loose. So even when I might go intricate for a while, and then I might lag behind the beat, but that's all feeling to me. So to me, it's all about feeling. There's technical parts of it, obviously, but it's technical within that feeling, that flow. You know what I mean? And because to me, once I rap it, I might write something in my head, and then I go and rap it, or I rap it to myself, and I'll be like, I need to take some words out. It's too technical. I need to loosen it up a little bit. So then sometimes I do that as well. So everybody's different, but that's my process.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's hard. That's hearing you rap. Someone would think that you'd maybe be more like Tech Nine, because Tech Nine is common. Like he said, it's all math for him, writing down syllables on a beat. And you guys, different styles, but we're hearing you rap sometimes because it's very fast paced, and you know when to speed things up. You know how, and like you said, when to pull back behind the beat and when to almost play catch up. Like you know how to be in the pocket or slightly. So like when I hear it, it almost feels like there's a lot of math there, but it almost feels like I got better. Like when I started when I started being less technical, it sounded more technical. It sounded better.
I'm saying everybody's different, man. Like everybody does their different way. Everybody, you know, hears music differently. So the way you hear it, you may hear the technical aspect, and I may hear the looser part. It just all depends, the emotion. Like to me, I personally, I just feel more comfortable doing that way. With Tech, I can see that. I can see, because his is very like. So you may like some person might hear Locksmith and they might hear Tech Nine and they be like, oh, they're both doing similar things and they're both. But to me as a rapper, I can hear the complete difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can
it's way different.
I can hear the complete difference through when like somebody like Tech Nine does double time, but when somebody like Royce the Fine Nine does that, you know what I mean? Like I can hear the differences. I can almost see their notepad. You know what I'm saying? Like when Eminem raps, I can see his notepad. Like I can literally see it. And whether you like that or you don't like that, that's all personal preference. You know what I'm saying? For me, I just like shit to be technical, but then I like it to be a little loose too, because I don't really want you to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be able to predict it, or I don't want it to be so like sometimes literally I'll be like, oh, that's too many rhymes. I'll be like, I gotta break that up. It's too perfect. I don't want it.
Like you almost have to remind yourself, like you're doing an art. You're not doing this. Yeah. This is the release.
To me, it's just preference. To me, I just don't feel like that sounds dope when I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want shit to be a little bit fucked up, a little bit. You know what I mean? A little bit. You know what I mean?
Like kind of like a grungy, almost like when you hear a rock band, you hear that good garage sound. It's not too clean. If it's too clean, it almost sounds bad. Kind of like that.
That's just my preference. Like I'll give you
Yeah.
one more example. To me, one of my favorite current singers in the last 10 years or so, or maybe last 15 years, was Amy Winehouse. And the reason why I love Amy Winehouse is because,
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, because first of all, she has so much passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I liked about her is that her shit was kind of like raspy and kind of fucked up a little bit, and it was just like sometimes you couldn't hear her. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't understand exactly. You had to, but it was just so dope. But then you have other people, like for instance, because I'm just taking these two people because they're both like British. Let's take Adele. Adele has a beautiful, huge voice. But I prefer Amy Winehouse because I'm just attracted to pain and like fucked up stuff a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Adele is just, I mean, she's got her pain and stuff too, but Adele is just so technically beautiful. It's almost like, oh, I like that, but
Too textbook.
I like no, I like them both, but I prefer the fucked up shit a little bit. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's my preference. So my style leans to a little bit more towards that way in itself, and that's how I create. That's how I write. But sometimes I do get a little more technical, but I just lean towards that way because that's what I like. You know what I mean?
All right, thank you, man. I've been watching you for a while. I appreciate it. I've been seeing you on Team Backpack Battle Rap for a while. I was actually just bumping your song Clouds yesterday. It's funny that you went live. So
It's all love, man.
I appreciate your time. Thank you.
I appreciate you. I got a new song dropping tonight, man. The link is in my bio, so check it out.
I'll check it out for sure. I'll share it too. Thank you.
Much love, bro.
All right.
That's a good question, man. I like dope questions like that, man. I like having good discussions. Do I fuck with Texas hip hop? Of course I fuck with Texas hip hop. Story of A. I'm glad you appreciated that. But yeah, man. But yeah, we're just having some conversations while I'm just chilling during this month of Ramadan. While I'm fasting, I still got another hour and a half. Can I dive deeper into pockets of rapping? What do you mean? Peace to Toronto, as you guys say it. Peace to Toronto. Peace, Toronto. You making a Texas hip hop docuseries? Oh, dope. Excuse me, man. I'm over here yawning. That's the thing when you fasting, man. I don't know when I start fasting, man. I'll be like tired and shit. Let's talk about the entertainment industry and how it's evolving and bringing more collaborations. Well, I think that has a lot to do with just technology now because everybody's connected. Like, we have the internet. Like, you can DM somebody, you can record and send files and send sessions, and you don't have to be right in front of somebody. You can meet people there. I've done songs with people. I've worked with people that I've never even met. You know what I'm saying? In person, that we've only like FaceTime, or we've only talked, or we've only emailed. Like, you know what I mean? So I think technology and just how, you know what I mean, how much we've advanced in that way just makes it easy. Somebody says drop the album. No, no album coming just yet, my brother. If you had to choose one song and make it yours, I don't know, man. I don't really think about stuff like that. Yo. Bad connection, man. Y'all be having bad connections. What's up with y'all, man? Somebody just says, "Do I fuck with Vinny Paz?" What man? What are you guys listening to? I have a song with Vinny Paz, man. It's called Emperor's Clothes. Look it up, man. Come on, bro. Y'all sleeping, man. I've been on tour with Vinny Paz. Shout out to Vinny Paz. That's my Muslim brother, man. Who produced most of Lofty Goals? I have a funny story about a song from that project. Who produced it? I mean, it was a bunch of different producers. I mean, my man Nova, he produced song on there. My man Mike Top Notch produced a song on there. Me and Mike Blankenship, we produced a lot on there. Um, it was a collaborative. I would say myself, Mike Blankenship, and Mike Top Notch, we produced most of it, obviously, because even the songs we didn't produce, we took the beats and added stuff, and we did, you know what I mean? We made it complete. But my man Matt Cody, he produced on there. So yeah. I've been experimenting with beats and producing. Would love to work with you. Okay, I mean, figure it out. Somebody just sent me a beat today on my email. I never heard of him before, but it was dope. I hit him back like, "Yo, man, this beat is dope." So I'm always working. If something is dope, it's dope. What happened to Team Backpack? I don't know. You got to ask them. Yeah, shout out to my man Matt Cody, aka producer MC, on here. Um, ever thought of doing a part two to any songs? Mm, maybe. I'm not really a part two type of guy, but how much do I charge for a feature? Um, you got to ask me. I don't talk business on live. Um, I don't do a lot of features, so some people say that I charge a lot. I don't know. I just don't do it. And first of all, I have to like the song, and second of all, time. You have to. Person's time is very valuable. Think you will ever get a Lock and Snow the product track? I don't know. Snow is dope though. She's really dope, really talented MC. I have a lot of respect for her pen. Open Doors. Who produced Open? I don't even remember who. Damn, who produced Open Door? I think Mike Top Notch did that. Am I open with collaborating with new photographers? Yeah, I'm open to collaborate with anybody. Found you on Spotify. Been hooked ever since. Danny's. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do I fuck with Dax? I don't really. You know what? I haven't really heard nothing from him like that. So that have made me like super excited. But happy to inspire. I'm happy to inspire, Danny. Um, You heard of any Tom McDonald? I've heard of Tom McDonald. I don't. I heard that one song and I didn't like it. Or I heard that "What If I Was Black" that turned me off. So I was just like, I didn't give him a shot after that. To be fair, so I haven't heard nothing since then. I wasn't really into that. The message behind that song. I know what he was trying to do, but just me as a black person in hip hop, I'm obviously I'm half black, but I consider myself to be black because if you black, you black, you have black. So when I heard the song "What If I Was Black" from the perspective, like I guess it's being disadvantaged to be white, like I just wasn't feeling that. Like I heard that, I was like, oh, I'm not feeling that. So I just didn't like what that represents. So that just kind of turned me off. But I really don't have no idea what caliber of an MC is, but I wasn't feeling that message. So yeah, it's nothing personal. Just wasn't feeling it. Met you in Baltimore at Soundstage, and you killed that shit. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into my live show, so I appreciate you guys. When you tell me that, that means a lot to me because an MC is just not somebody who can make a song or just rap, in the studio. Like an MC can get out there and actually rock the crowd, you know. My favorite album of all time. It might be NWA. It's either gonna be NWA, Niggas for Life, Nas Illmatic, or Jay-Z Blueprint. Do I cook? Yeah. I mean, I'm not a great cook, but I know how to cook. What, you know what I'm saying? You know, do people randomly try to rap for me? Yeah, all the time, of course. What's the best way to survive and get paid? Well, as an independent artist, there's a lot of ways now, man. You know, there's your music. You make music from your streaming. Then you make music from your shows, from your merchandise. You know, artists. There's so many different ways. You just gotta study everything and figure out what works for you. But first, you got to get people interested in you. Oh, I love Mobb Deep. I mean, I love all Mobb Deep albums, but I'm just saying though, they're Nas, because I love incredible lyricism. So of course I love Nas, I love Jay-Z, and to me, that NWA album, Niggas for Life, is just such great production. To me, that's damn near like, you know, and DLC's album was incredible too. You know, that was around the same time. Like DLC's album, Niggas for Life, like Dr. Dre, like that shit is incredible to me. So how was the tour with Deontay Hitchcock? What? No, I didn't do no tour with Deontay Hitchcock. Maybe somebody just wanted to get their name shouted out on here. The DLC, he didn't write all of it, but he did contribute to writing NWA and Snoop's. He did not write all of it, and he did not write all of Snoop's. Like he helped them write and create those songs, but he did not write those albums. So get your facts straight, brother. I don't think Snoop would be so happy for you to say that DLC wrote his album. All right, man. We're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you go again, man. Hopefully hopefully you have something to talk about, man. We're gonna let you go live again, brother. Yo,
Yo,
you got a
you
bad
good?
connection. You got a bad connection, my brother.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that now, man.
It's all love, man. I appreciate you though.
No, bro.
Yeah, you got a bad connection, man. I appreciate you, bro. Just because you guys have to understand that when you're working on these big albums, collaborative albums, you have people that collaborate with you. So let's just say I'm Snoop Dogg and it's 1990, or it's, you know what I mean, 1991. I'm in there, I'm dope. I got a dope flow, I got a dope rap. And Dr. Dre is like, all right, look, Snoop, you're dope. But check this out. I got the DOC in here. He's going to help you write your songs. What do you mean help you? He's going to maybe help you with topics. So he's going to tell you, I don't say it like this, say it like this. Or maybe he's going to tell you to start off with this rhyme, or maybe you should do your hook like this. Or he's going to help you, and you guys are going to bounce ideas, and you guys are going to make a song together. Now, that doesn't mean that DOC wrote your song. That means that he helped you. He collaborated with you. It's a collaborative effort. I've had people collaborate with me on certain songs, certain things, and I'd be like, "Yo, you know, what's it? You know, I was gonna do it like this." And then somebody be like, "Nah, don't say that last line. Why don't you try this flow?" I'll be like, "Oh," and then I'll finish it off like that. I mean, it's called collaboration. So I think you guys have to have a better understanding of what it means when somebody is credited as a writer or they wrote something. It doesn't mean, like, writing can be anything. You know what I mean? UP Sid, BTS, like, yo, it's all love, man. I appreciate you. I'm happy to inspire. I'm happy to, you know, shout out to you, man. And I just want to acknowledge you and let you know that I see you, and I'm happy to inspire you, my brother. I don't know, like Premier. I don't know Premier. I would love to do a song with Premier, but I don't know him. But hopefully one day we can, you know, I would love to work with him, but I don't know. I met Premier way back in the day, but I don't know him very, very well like that. So, but who knows? Hopefully one day. I think I would think I would be dope on a Premier track, but Premier has to think I would be dope on this track too. So where do I see myself in 5